We good?
We're live?
We're live.
This is the thing! Hello, everybody! My name is Baylor from the B&B Tavern crew, and welcome back to Baylor's Blades, episode 4. Obviously, yeah, we are. Oh, hello. Oh, hold on, it's playback. There we go. I'm sorry, that I just heard myself. I was freaking out. I was freaking out!
If anyone on our chat is listening to the channel, mute the channel. Otherwise, we'll hear it back through.
That was a mistake on my part. Obviously, I am technologically advanced with my skills. But speaking of advanced skills, we have some great masters of D&D with us. We have the Bloodthirsty Puppet Gang. And then Cognitive Merchant.
Hey, guys!
See, you should have said something.
My throat really hurts, I'm not saying it.
We've now entered into a visual sort of area.
Oh, good point, yeah.
We can get away with waving.
Should we start again? Hi!
If you want to try Baylor's hello, that's up to you.
No.
Hello! Need a deep breath for that.
Oh, yeah. Nice pair of lungs. With that being
said, a really nice pair of lungs.
Yes. No, my word choicing is great. Anyways,
also
welcome back.
Of words.
Yes. Damn it. Disadvantage. With that being said, welcome back to Baylor's Blades, episode 4. If you haven't seen any of the prior episodes, they will be on our YouTube channel. The first 3 episodes are pre-recorded. We have them up there. No visuals, but a lot of memes. So that's how we made up for it. But either way, this is our first live stream. You can catch us this Thursday right now as we're streaming, and also every other Thursday apart from when this stream happens. So we are a bi-weekly stream. Before we start, does anybody want to make let people know of any plugs or stuff that's happening?
Yes, we have our Patreon gone live. So if you want to come and support us on Patreon, we make lots of D&D goodies. Like we created a new form of DM kit, like a fold-out screen with everything that you need, dice bags, lots of crazy different stuff. And if you follow us on there, you get access to lots of products that are Patreon only, and lots of additions to the DM kit that are Patreon only, as well as getting to see us just do stupid, crazy, random stuff, and work leather and show you how to do things.
Other than that, you can see us, me and Thirsty, tomorrow on Bloodthirsty Puppets, Bloodthirsty_puppets on Twitch, where we're doing our own RPG system called Spice, and we're currently in space.
Space! Just makes
Puppets in space!
I think that was a movie.
It might well have been. I think Muppets in Space were a movie, and don't get me wrong, I would not stop calling my crew on a Friday Muppets, but we are puppets.
The plot could be eerily similar. We should do an adaptation.
Oh no. Wait a minute. The idea of Kermit and Miss Piggy in space as puppets. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. Alright, new idea. We'll see you guys later. We've got to go work on this.
Alright, bye. So half our party will be gone today, so we're doing a one-shot. JK, lol. Anyways, so when we last left our heroes, they have saved the ambassadors visiting this kingdom, as this is a dire time in the war, the Great War that's happening in the country that they are in, and they does anybody want to say the name of the country? Because my DM notes are on my phone, and I just left it over there by accident.
Is it Talazar?
Talazar, there we go.
I have a full breakdown from the first episode, if you want.
Hey, oh yeah, break it down, yo.
We are on the plain of Osiris, in the country of Talazar, in the kingdom of Dothalga, in the city of Misred. Yes. And we've just wandered out of Fort Artigas, or Getus, or whatever it was. That's the only one I couldn't pronounce.
We were in a fort. When did that happen? I thought we were in the black
That's where the
that was like where we were chilling.
Oh right, yeah, that's where.
It's where my private cellar is. That's another big thing on my note.
Private cellar.
Yeah,
Mine.
our
Mine.
private cellar.
No. I said I was in the cellar. He said private cellar. Mine.
If it's your private cellar, I'm definitely a thief.
This we knew.
And we have just we've been in a very dodgy marketplace at the black market,
trying to hunt down Shia LaBeouf.
Yep. And currently with some absolute wrong-uns that are trying to kill werefolk. Scales has pretended to be a very, very dumb, stupid Dragonborn with his henchmen that all want to kill werefolk. Honest.
Oh, and also, I'm currently disguised as Gromor, just like 2 inches shorter.
Right. And does anybody remember the halfling's name?
Yes.
I want to say Steve, but that's probably not right.
So dance along Dobbin.
Yep.
So I just had to try and decode that from my previous notepad, and that was great.
Currently, the scene has been set. You guys are in the tavern. If you remember, there's like a chandelier. There's like a stage in the middle for like a band to play. There's a bunch of circular chairs and tables of different sizes for people to just sit back. And then in the back room, there's a door that leads to what you would believe is maybe the office area where they do more of the business, leading upstairs. And then you see on the back area 2 sort of setups. One is dealing silvered weapons, and the other one is dealing the food and drinks. And it seems to be ran by other halflings with at least one dragonborn sort of standing guard. And you guys, he said... So Dancelong said, please make yourself at home. I will let you know when we're about to commence our meeting to discuss our plans. This is the big harvest coming up tonight, and you came in just in the nick of time. We have something truly amazing up our sleeves.
Excellent. Who's for a drink?
Yeah, I could go a drink.
Oh, I will definitely have a drink also.
Right, well, short one. You know what I want. I'll go and sit down.
Can the person who doesn't have a sore throat do most of the talking? Alright, I'll go to the bar.
I'll come with you to the bar.
I'll sit at the table.
Oh, thank you, Muchly.
Very well. So you guys go ahead, and so it's Scales and Ducky that are gonna walk over to, but technically Growmore, are you dropping the disguise? Are you?
No, I'm keeping the disguise.
Okay.
Mini
okay,
Growmore.
so Mini Growmore. I know the irony in that statement. But so you guys go ahead and walk over to the bar.
Yeah.
Fortunately for you, there's because this is a halfling-run establishment, they are aware of the shorter variety, so there's kind of like a staircase that leads up to the level of the bar, so that way you're sort of even level with everybody.
Awesome.
You mean they don't just set the bar lower? Why cater for all these tall ones? Make them crouch. I'm surprised the roof is high enough for them. God. Catering to these city folk.
The customer's always right, man. The customer's always right. And with that being said, you see sort of early to mid-20s halfling wearing sort of standard barmaid kind of outfit, and says, yes, what can I help you with?
Oh, we would like a bottle of your finest wine and 2 beers.
And I use message to just send Ducky a quick secret message. I'm just like, what would a ruffian drink? I'm used to just fine wines and cocktails. What do ruffians drink? I don't know.
And I'll look at the bartenders and I will have a 2 pints of your shittest lager.
She kind of cocks her head, just like the, what? I mean, if you want the lowest quality, absolutely, but sure, all right. I'll come right up. That's about. Let's see. So let's recap about the finest wine.
Yes.
2 of the worst lagers and...
No, 1 extremely shit lager and 2 half-decent beers.
2 half-decent beers, 1 fine wine, okay. That would come about maybe about 2 pieces of gold.
2? Oh, that's far too expensive just for a bottle of wine. 2 slightly okay beers and a naff lager. I think we're looking more at a gold and 3.
Roll a persuasion.
As she's doing this, I will start to just get some change out of my pouch.
It's 17.
So that's a bad place to
What were you proposing? What were you proposing again?
1 gold and 3 silver.
Fair enough. You seem like a good fella. I'll play along with your games.
I give her a hearty wink. It's like, yeah, thank you, dear.
And I
keep them
I
coming.
start counting out change in silver. 1, 2, lots, many, yeah. And
that'll do. And she sort of
dump it on the bar.
She slowly takes it and puts it in the box, and she says, "You can go ahead and take your seats." She gives you sort of like a ticket. Just place this on your table. We'll go ahead and bring you your stuff right away.
Oh, table service! How exquisite.
You do have some fine things given it's a black market.
I didn't doubt it for a moment. My older brother would be much happier for this, and I'll take Scales back to the table.
Okay.
See, got ourselves some really nice wine. I thought you'd appreciate that.
I shall reserve judgment till after I've let it breathe for a while.
Scales takes a swig of his really shit beer. Lovely. Yeah, really nice. That, yeah.
So, make a Constitution save. Scales, make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 12 on the dice.
You have 30 seconds to either you have 30 seconds to either get the sickness out there right now or try to find the nearest bucket to get it out there as well. This is pretty bad stuff, man.
I look around for the nearest bucket.
Make a perception.
That would be a 14.
You look around. Yeah, you find maybe like an empty barrel back in the corner.
Yeah, I'm just like.
Yep. Yep. And as he's away, one of the barmaids come by and gives you guys 4 glasses and a very lovely bottle of wine that has to be sort of this magenta color with wax on cork, and she pops it off and pours you guys your glasses, and it's this sort of very like murky blood red kind of looking drink that she fills about maybe 1/4 of the way. It's very strong stuff, but it's very good. And
give the cork here. Let me smell it.
She says, "All right," and she hands you the cork.
I do the wine snob thing. You hold it sort of. You hold it just below your upper lip, sort of. And you take a good old breath in, and you let it percolate around the mouth and all that toss, and then you say something pretentious that isn't true,
Right.
like, "Oh yeah, very very earthy, fruity. Yeah, it's clearly a liquid."
Oh yes, yes. A lot of people have told us that.
Yeah, you
Scales
can never
just
be too sure, you know.
back to the table, just muttering under his breath, going, "Oh, I suffer for my art."
Yes. Well, it's not our fault you didn't realise you could use prestidigitation to make it taste nice.
I didn't want to. I just quietly say, I didn't want them seeing that I was doing any kind of magic. Didn't I want to, commit to the role?
Could have done it while you were vomiting in the bucket over there.
Can you prestidigitate like vomit coming out of you to make it taste better? So it's not awful on the way up.
Crunch-wise, yes.
Sweet. Good to know.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, I think the actual description is just like you can flavour anything.
Yeah, you can flavour.
So you can just decide that your crossbow bolt is going to taste like chocolate. Bam!
Holy crap!
It doesn't change anything. Or you could make something taste like something that someone's allergic to.
Oh, then you can check and see if it's a psychomatic reaction and not an actual physiological one.
That would be a hilariously sciencey thing to do with it. I was just thinking scare someone a lot.
Okay.
No, just be like, for God's sake, don't give the commander licorice. He's like, what's this? It's like aniseed. It's like, oh God! He runs off and you're just like, so where are the keys? Choink. Anyway.
So as you guys are discussing about prestidigitation and discussing the potential of artificial flavoring, you guys hear you hear a cry from the back. You hear Dancelong say, "To all parties coming for our harvest night, please come to the room in the back and go to the meeting room, which is the second door on your right." And
Get up and go over.
But I didn't finish my wine.
Take it with you.
Like a peasant from the bottle.
Yeah.
Oh,
why-
would you not wish to be seen as such as one? I immediately take the bottle and start drinking it as I walk.
These people think you're my brother. Ugh.
My name is Growmore. This is my brother, Growless.
I like it.
One day I will kill you.
One day I will kill you. I think I'm getting this.
Anyway, I take one of the alright beers.
Fair enough. Do you just take it off like a random table of a stranger or something?
Yeah, why not?
Alright, fair enough. Make a sleight of hand.
Oh no, I'm being obvious.
Oh, fair enough. One of them, you see like a half elf and a Kenku talking, and you take the Kenku's beer, and he's like, "Hi!"
So?
Roll intimidation.
This is going to be hilarious. I suck at this.
Yeah.
Yep. Technically it is a 1, but it's not a botch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on the basis that I rolled a 2 and have a -1.
Can I see my bigger brother doing this then? Like walk up
So
behind you
yeah,
looking
as you
angry?
guys walk, as you guys walk to the door, you check back just to see Growmore is with you guys. You see Growmore with a black eye, beerless, and looking like he had a swift punch to the face.
Okay, I don't go look intimidating, I just laugh at him.
To be fair, I think I've still got a black eye from the other day when I hit myself in the eye with the wine bottle.
Oh yeah, so has he now got 2 black eyes?
Well, the other one is slowly fading away, but but now there's a more prominent one, sort of like it's interrotational.
So now I'm like little halfling panda man.
Yeah, basically that.
Well, if you're a halfling, can't you re-roll ones?
You have Lux.
Yeah, but I rolled a 2.
Oh, you rolled a 2.
It was technically a 1 because I have a -1. On the basis that I'm not a charismatic fellow.
Oh yes,
Fair
we
enough.
know that.
Even though you're a paladin. So, with that being said, you guys go ahead and make your way down. You see other different parties that seem to be like common hunting groups as well. You enter the second door on the room. Enter the second. Let me see. You enter the room that is the second door to the right. The room is. Let's see. So. The room has a circle of tables and chairs just around the room for different parties to sit down with their fellow mates, and also a stage at the very end of the room. A short stage, not too high, maybe 2 or 3 feet. And it seems to be everything's made of wood from the walls and whatnot. It's like very like it looks like it was like a wine cellar gutted out or something like that. Just like. Not much in the way of stone or anything else, just wood. And you see hunters of all races, some humanoid, some reptilian-like, some of the bird variety. Weapons and gadgets that can be intimidating at first glance, but you have tricks up your sleeves as well. And you see everybody just sort of sitting about waiting for Dance Along to come up. He comes along with another halfling male that is essentially in sort of like hunter outfits, got gloves on, looks like a ranger sort of, and has one eye missing, but he has an eye patch over it. That's Long sort of says, he sort of hushes everybody, he sort of claps his hands to just sort of grab everybody's attention. And he says, ladies and gentlemen, your attendance is most welcome. This is it, your big pay and our big harvest. We've received information that there is a large homeless community in one of the major parks close by to Lower District. We need to surround the camp and take them out as quietly as possible, not to attract too much attention. This shouldn't be too hard, as this park is not near a very well habited area. The park is near an area where the city was recently invaded during the war and has not been renovated yet fully. So it has not been fully handled. And then he points to a map where he shows what seems to be the circle of the park. You see that it looks like it's pretty heavy and savvy with trees and shrubs and whatnot. Very good for like camping out and such and hiding. And he points to A, B, and C. And he says, we need at least one of each party to go over here to flank this homeless lycanthrope camp, so that way we have the upper hand. If you need to make some noise, you can, but not too much. However, if you're not interested in the 1,000 to 2,000 gold pay for this job, there is a 5,000 gold paid job, and that is for Team D. The people that are giving this job are the people that have told us are providing the $5,000 to take out this experimentation that they were doing for earlier in the war, but learned that the cons outweighed the pros much of this. They took one of the lycanthrope people to be experimented on, and the end result is absolutely gruesome. What it is and what it looks like, they did not let us know, or they did not tell. However, they did say that it is required an extremely gutsy team, which is why the payment is much more higher. But higher reward means higher risk. So do not take this job if you do not think you will make it back out alive. This is very important, and it will probably be one of the bigger harvests we do. This is a very significant one, as we are funding the organization that we are helping to get rid of this kingdom. It's very important. We are the sole providers of funding, and we need to be able to take all this lycanthrope meat and start selling it and take whatever resources they have. It seems to be also they have been holding some valuable resources and information of some point. We don't know why or what on earth they're doing with this information, but it's very important. Now, is there any questions?
Yeah, so Team D, would they go in first, like a strike team, deal with this big experimental ware, and then join the rest to destroy the rest of the group?
You would no. The parties would be separated, so this would be happening while we are invading the homeless camp.
Right, okay. It's just, it might make a bit more sense if to not give it any warning whatsoever to this other one. I mean, are they in the same place or are they in different places? Is this big ware within the main group?
No, it's further. The park is very large, so it's very more further deep in and very hidden. It's more in the outskirts of the park, going outwards from the city. So this is not near the camp. So
I'm a bit out of thinking.
Quite all right.
I think what my somewhat more, let's say, physical companion here is trying to ask would teams A, B, and C, they are attacking the homeless camp, which is obviously absolutely fine. They are peasants, need to be destroyed. But Team D would have to pass such activity to get to this this experiment gone wrong.
Sorry, I just saw that we got a follow, so thank you. But I'm sorry, repeat that question one more time.
I'm not sure I can. What my physical companion here was probably asking is, do teams A, B, and C attacking the homeless camp, which is fine because it's full of peasants who need to be put down, but Team D, would they have to go past this homeless encampment to get to the were creature?
Yes, you would have to go around, but it's very easily maneuverable. It's a very large park.
So essentially these are actually two separate raids, they're not one and the same.
Correct. That's why Team D is not on this map. We will give you a separate map if you take this job.
Do you, if, for example, my crew and I were to take such a job, we of course would need maps for both, and we may have to ask that A, B, and C don't actually attack until we've completed our crew. There's a chance that if this were creature is attached to the rest, that they may be less powerful once we have taken him out. We don't need a distraction. We are that good.
Right?
Yeah.
So just so I understand, what are you proposing?
I'm going to let my brother continue this.
So,
I believe
we
what
go in all stealthy and that. Like, we go in all stealthy and that, go past the homeless people, take out the and then we can give you a signal to attack the homeless in a pincer movement, and we can destroy them from the other side as well. That way, you're not tipping off in any way the big ware before we fuck them up.
He has a way with words, doesn't he?
Make a persuasion.
Okay.
With yeah, just make a persuasion.
That would be 20 altogether.
20 altogether.
It'll be the persuasive motherfucker.
He says,
as it would appear.
Your vocabulary is much left to be desired, but I can understand what you're saying. I would... There's maybe a way good way to do about this. How would you signal us?
Well, the little short companion over there, the smaller, grufty one, yeah, quite good with a bow. Could send up like a flare signal.
It is indeed possible.
All right. Very well. So, am I to follow that you will be the team taking out this experimental ware?
Yeah, if you got some of the money up front, we'll definitely take it.
I'm not going to give money up front, but you can guarantee I have it.
Well, if you won't acquiesce to that demand, perhaps you will acquiesce to the demand that we meet the people providing the funds.
Yeah, and when she says acquiesce, she don't mean a cream for your skin.
I'm male, but thank you anyway.
Yes,
right.
My younger brother, of course, being male.
I'll get confused.
Strange mistake to make. Clearly, very, very attractive men.
No judgment. No judgment here. Well, either way, the people providing these funds are not here at all. But if you are so concerned, after this meeting, you can follow me to my office, and I will show you the 5 grand gold that is with me.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I can't find a single thing wrong with that sentence. Show you the 5 grand. Ooh.
Do you say this out loud, or do you, like...
Oh, yes. Most definitely.
You think you can touch me?
Oh, God, no. I just like seeing lots of money.
Alright. Very well. Then you speak my language, friend. Alright, well, you know, the money makes the world go round. You have 2 hours to prepare before we start making this camp. All in favors of them taking the job, say aye. And you hear everybody in unison just pretty much say aye. Just good. It says, good, excellent.
Nay.
Choose the position. Choose your positions, take them, and meet at the front of the tavern in 2 hours. That is your prep time, and we will go at midnight.
Right, yeah.
And he claps, and everybody disbands, and he beckons your group to come over here.
Yeah, I go, almost dragging my knuckles on the floor.
So you guys do that, and he says, all right, well, I can understand the superstition. Of course, business is business. If you would please follow me, I will show you what you need. And he also hands you a map or a scroll that has the map of the location and the habitat of this were creature that was described to him. And he beckons you, and you follow him to an office. And once you enter your office, you smell candle wax, just ink, fresh ink, like writing, and also some meats and leftovers, and just a lot of different smells. And you see this pretty busy place. He does a lot of paperwork here, and he has a seat on his chair, and looks in front of you, looks to you all, and says, he gestures to his right. You see to his right a large sack that looks pretty well weighted in gold pieces, and he says, there you are. Is there any other questions I can provide for you with this certain project?
Is the gold real? I'm not asking the question, I'm just checking.
I'll go over, grab a
Make
gold
an
coin, and
investigation.
then toss it at Shadow Step to check to see whether it's real. So she has
Okay.
a piece to try.
And make an investigation.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Shit at it. 15.
Sorry, what was that? You lagged out.
13.
Okay. Yeah. It's a genuine gold piece.
Gold.
Yep.
I'm satisfied.
And Dancelog says, "See, I'm a man of my word. Don't you go around don't think I'm a liar, do you?"
I've only just met you, but
You may have just met me, but my name goes around all around town.
if that's true, is there anything that Ducky would know about him?
Sure. What are you trying to know about, though?
I know, anything that could humiliate him, because that just kind of amuses me. Oh, dude, that's rude. But yes, that too.
Yeah.
You don't know anything personally. You just know that they are a very long-running family business that is starting to finally set their roots into the world.
Okay, alright.
Yes. As a
Any
halfling,
other-
have I heard of this family? As a halfling who loves knowing gossip about other halflings.
Yes. Make a history
Have I been
check.
told, like, stay away from them Dobbins? 13.
You don't know much about them. You know that at the very beginning, they have been known to be a family that have been pretty much con artists, where they've just sort of were very poor people that would just sort of con everybody out of their money, and that's how they would make their money. But it seems like they actually finally settled down, if you will. Just like actually starting to make money with genuine business in the black market. As far as criminal organizations go, it's probably the most sound business.
Yeah. Typical Lightfoots. Can't trust them.
And yeah, but you don't know too much about them. You haven't really met them in passing.
Oh yeah. Well, I wasn't expecting I'd have met them, but you're just through big interweb families. Just be like, one of those things of like, stay away from your cousin Dobbin. But, all right. Yeah. Just.
So
It's fair enough.
This person providing the funds. Can you tell us?
It's an organization.
Oh right. Who are they?
To what benefit do you get this information from?
The benefits. Well, if they have made some sort of creature that needs to be put down, if we know the manner of their business, we may know a weakness which we can exploit. For example, if they're well known for creating things of short temper, all we need to do is provoke it into the center of a killing field, so to speak. Or if they're ones that tend to like making sneaky things, we should have to get more creative.
Yeah.
The model of their business is to create the latest edge on your enemy during a war. They have been trying to experiment and find different ways of handling this kingdom. They are not friends of this kingdom. They are trying to take down the Alliance, actually, by trying to do a couple of things that have not been explained by me. I just help provide the funds with my fully 100% established business. And on top of that, they are good friends that provide arms for protection. That's bartering. And that is the way we do business here.
Has it not occurred to you that you wouldn't need silvered arms for protection if your friends hadn't released wares into the city?
Sorry?
Has it not occurred to you that you wouldn't need silvered arms if your friends hadn't released wares into the city you live in? Experimental wares in the city made by your friends who give you the weapons to kill wares.
Well, this was before they... Well, I mean, we hunt down non-experimental wares. We kill people.
That's neither here nor there. But does it not seem rather foolish to ally yourselves with people who don't deal with their own mess?
Well, the past is the past, and if you have the money to let people do your work for you, why wouldn't you?
Because
what I do.
sooner or later they'll hire someone to deal with you.
Grow more. I don't think you grow less. I don't think you quite understand. We have maids do things for us. We don't expect the maids to rise up in rebellion. Just because
But when they
don't
do,
wish to
we have the guards.
Yes, that's true. I think in this situation we are probably the guards. So.
I do despise
So-
being someone's errand boy.
With this experimental wear, has it got any weaknesses that you know of?
Should
I
we
mean,
perchance go
oh,
outside and
silver.
purchase some silver?
Poison may not be your best friend here.
Right. Don't poison it.
Wasn't really planning getting that close.
All right.
I give Gromor a bit of a side look of like, you don't want to get into a fight?
I don't want to have to get close enough to jab it with a bloody needle, no.
No.
Have you any more information?
Or any spare silvered weapons for us to jab it with.
That would also be good.
Well, I mean, I can't donate the weapons because
Oh, then we'll just
assumedly
simply
you
be borrowing it between friends, won't we?
I mean, if we really need to be mercantile about this, there's a sack of gold that you can pay for your weapons with.
I'll give you each a silvered longsword. Oh my god, it's the lag. Yeah.
I look at Gromor and then look back at the guys like, long swords? Really?
You should have known what you're getting yourself into.
Oh yes, but I would expect someone who is willing to provide silvered weapons to provide weapons that are of use for the group. My
And I would
older
assume
brother
the people I would hire would provide their own weapons, given that they're so natural.
Could somebody silver this for me then? And I just pull out my rapier.
Sure thing. I could definitely get that too.
Could you silver this in time for before we go?
Yes, I can. I can silver at least 2 or 3 things real quick.
Brilliant. And I Scales just throws it over to him. And
Jesus!
Dear Jesus!
So right,
God!
anybody need anything silvering?
If no one else is going for anything, I've got a pair of axes that could be lovely in silver.
Very well. And that will be your 3 things, if that's fine.
Right, let's go and plan. And I turn to the side and just walk towards the door, dragging my knuckles on the floor.
Okay.
Just as a thing, I can't remember. Does Scales have a tail?
Yeah.
Okay, I walk behind you, just making sure you don't smash anything with your tail. Add to the myth of you being a lumbering cretin.
Playing jump rope with it.
as we leave, I think Ducky's gonna check out and see if there are any other entrances and exits into this room.
Okay.
Like, if there are any windows or other doors or anything like that.
Okay, make a perception?
To see a door?
Oh no, wait, what? I'm so confused with what you're asking.
Yeah, because obviously there's a door into this room. I'm trying to see if there are any other doors or any other windows in here. And that's what's questioning the need to roll a perception check to see another door.
You see one door. It's very thin.
So it's just this single door in and out of this room?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Right.
Well, you do see one window. That's about it.
Excellent, that's
But
what I needed.
it's already a curtain shut.
That's fine. I don't have a problem with those things.
All right. So you guys go ahead and head out to the tavern area, waiting. You see groups sort of talking amongst themselves or laughing and joking. This is sort of like any other day for them. You guys are just sort of waiting for your weapons to be silvered and then head on out. The park is called... You guys were told this, but I didn't tell you in the actual speech I had. Unfortunately, it's called the park. Let's see. It is at Scavleton. There we go. Scavleton Park.
Ableton Park.
Scavleton Park.
Scavleton Park.
Used to-
Do we get a chance to kind of put it together and make a plan away from the
You
nefarious?
absolutely can.
Cool. Right. Well, Scales kind of beckons everybody in a little closer, and kind of drops his hunch a little bit. Says,
Oh no, I think they're lagging again.
Yeah, we are. Thirsty, what'd you do?
Are we really, really lagging?
You were for a second.
Yeah.
Is
Now
it?
you're good.
Is it just? Was it just us or?
Yeah.
Right.
They
Okay.
seem
Not
to
my
be
fault.
fixed now.
Woo.
Okay. Yeah. So Scales turns around and says, "So I think this is the little plan I've had. Just the basics of one is let's get through to the park. Warn the wares in the park that they're about to be attacked and to get ready or fall back. Maybe then they can take us to this strange aberration of a ware where we can form our own little army, maybe set some traps, knowing that the rest are on their way, fuck them up, and then head back with the abomination ware looking unconscious to claim the reward. Then once we're safely in that room, we kill that little fucker."
All of those who greasy eye.
Aye! My tail raises up at the back as well.
As far as I see it, no matter what happens, some wares will die and we'll get paid. We've got to be willing to accept that some people may die, no matter what we do.
Well, I would prefer it if the wares didn't, these poor homeless wares, but I do understand that we're going up against all these other hunters, but we are quite good. We are quite good.
Oh, naturally,
with
I didn't say they were going to beat us. I just said we shouldn't have any illusions. We should be entirely ready. If for example, this big ware won't go with our plans to do the job.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then we'll kill him. That's not a problem.
Yes.
I mean, we've given
The
the
smaller
option
wares may
first.
not like this, but we need
Yeah.
to let them live.
Before anybody strikes or sticks a crossbow bolt in his head, just
looking at
let me do a
for?
little bit of talking first.
Oh yes, we'll let you go and talk to him first. That's
But
not a
we
problem.
would definitely be covering you.
Yes. From a safe distance
Yeah.
with a rapier.
As long as you're not covering me with a hail of arrows as I'm trying to talk, I'm okay with this.
Oh no, I can be very precise.
Scales feels much better.
No. Arrows are the tool of a coward. I would never stoop that low.
Unlike magic.
I cast magic missile at him. I tap him on the back and cast shocking grasp because fuck you.
Right. Okay.
I need to find the spell. It's a cantrip, so I don't need any spell slots. I'm happy to do it.
So speaking of that, proper
Are you wearing metal
proper
armor?
Yeah.
Sweet advantage.
while you're doing that, proper thank you to Karen of Bloodthirsty Puppets for following, and also Mishrandani, Mishro Danny.
And I think Corone BTP followed as well.
Yes, that's what I said, but I think I butchered the name so hard.
It's 18 versus your armor class, buddy.
Nope.
Really? You have an armor class of 18?
The big 2-0.
Oh, really? Holy shit.
Yeah.
You feel a slight tickle?
The dude is the tank.
Yeah. Yes. Don't feel bad. The electricity plays over my cloak. So I go, what the hell are you doing?
You just get a bit of a tingle.
You get a bit of a tingle. I touch you and you get tingles. Technically, a smaller version of yourself touches you and you get tingles. I'm not really sure.
Technically, it seems apparently that technically a smaller version of me touches myself in public, and I smile.
Children, behave. So, with that being said, a couple hours pass, and you finally get your rapier silvered and your hand axes silvered as well. And he says, "Now, are you ready to go ahead and follow through with your plan?"
Yeah. We'll go.
I've probably recast Disguise Self for myself at this point, so just saying because
Okay.
class now.
Sure. And also, he's dressed up more in more hunter clothing now, and has hunter braces on.
Oh, a man of exquisite taste.
With
Oh, I would think he would just put a belt on.
daggers in the front, I don't know. I like
A bandolier
braces.
of daggers, eh?
Yeah. Anyway, so he says, "Are you ready?"
Of course, I shall shoot the flare arrows, so to speak, when we have dealt with the abomination.
All right, and as you guys step outside, you see sort of a caravan of horses and carriages, open carriages, just ready to take the groups, each steered by one of the Dragonborn guards that they have. So do you guys go ahead and hop on one of them, or?
We're going ahead. We want to go ahead of them.
Okay.
So can we commandeer our
We
own
get
horses?
in the head wagon. We're not going to run faster than a cart at night to a city we don't know.
I was just thinking, could we not get our own horses and just go faster than they are?
I mean, you can ask
Do
him.
we know where we're going? We've got a map of the park. Do we know how to get there?
Yeah.
You got a map of the layout of the park, not how to get to the park.
That's what I mean.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Well, they'll have to create a staging area in which to launch their assault and wait for the signal. So we may as well travel with them as far as that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And on that note, I'm going to take a whiz. So I'll be right back.
Hey.
Okay, so you guys go ahead and you guys take a cart for your own. Dance Along does come along with you on this one. He says, "I'm going down and ask you, how on earth do you think you're going to take this down? Because it seems like you have the most self-confidence I've ever seen in this entire plane."
Well, you see, we're just that damn good.
Are you really? Have you
Why,
done
yes.
something like this before?
Oh well, this and that, Yeah.
This and that.
We don't live in a peaceful time.
Right, that's very true. That's absolutely true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are things that people do in times of war that they're not always willing to share. But unfortunately, we and my friends, well, some of them, not that one, not
Yes.
the big one.
All right.
We have at times found ourselves in a position to perform services in a less military and more violent.
It is pure anarchy. Oh, it's a shame that dwarven village got burned to the ground recently.
Why? Did they owe you money?
No. It just happens to be relatively close to the city in that area. And it's just a shame when violence gets close to you, isn't it?
I don't know. Could be quite interesting. You know, like a good duel on occasion.
That was fair.
You know, no one ever learned anything by hiding behind a wall.
That's very true. However, people also didn't die hiding behind a wall as well.
I would argue there are wares behind these goddamn walls. Plenty of people have died. You hunt them yourself.
Well, yes, that's their own fault, isn't it, though?
Well, bloody wares.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
To think that they were going to be the turn side of the war, this project that they started, the first thing. So interesting. They thought, we can make some experimental wares, cause harm to the city, cause major distractions like giants, and then take over the city. Didn't work. Couldn't help. But now they're trying to build these unique weapons. They're like these. I'm calling them trebuchets or something like that.
Trebuchet?
Yes.
That sounds very odd. That sounds... Well, I don't want to toot my own horn. Toot toot. But I know many languages, and that doesn't sound like any of the ones I know.
No, it's what the humans that speak common are talking about. It's this interesting thing. You know how the catapults work, where they sort of just reel back and then sort of let go?
Oh, yes.
Yes, and these are like that, but they shoot the speed of a crossbow bolt. It's absolutely fascinating stuff.
Humans, they never cease to find ways to hide while fighting. Missile weapons. Always with the missile weapons. God, it's like they're afraid to stand in front of a man and stab him.
I know, right?
I'm right next to you.
You guys are sitting in one cart, yes.
Yeah, you feel like the prick of my dagger in the side of your arm. And that's definitely my dagger.
I lift my arm and say, see? Like that! That's how people fight! That's how things should be done!
He chuckles.
Bloody dagger out of my ribs.
He chuckles and says, "Well, shall we? Any last questions before we reach our stop? You guys are maybe about. Time has passed as you guys have been discussing, and it's about maybe 5 minutes away from your destination."
No.
Very well. Very well. And you feel the cart stop, and you've reached your destination. As you hear the hustling, bustling of people taking off sort of luggages where they have some weapons prepared and whatnot, and just sort of the gadgets, and people just sort of talking about and just getting ready. It says, "Well, if you don't need any preparation or you just need a few minutes to prepare, please make your way as soon as you can to let us know the signal. We'll be getting ready ourselves. We should be ready in about maybe, let's say 4 minutes."
That's wonderful. But you don't need to get ready quite so quickly. Give your men at least 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Make
wait
a
for my
persuasion
signal.
check.
Oh shit.
Wait for my signal. Fire my command.
Well, that was a whole 8.
We've got to have enough time to get to the Uberware.
Alright, well, since you said that, roll with advantage.
Thank God.
Because bards are bards.
Much better, 20.
Yeah, that's a lot better. He sort of sighs and cracks his knuckles and he says, "You better be quick."
We shall take however long the job takes. You shall not rush us, for we are good.
But we
10
will
minutes,
get it
tops.
done.
Right, let's leave this obvious cretin behind.
Just walking away. What the fuck is the point in setting a signal if he's going to come in anyway?
Yeah.
Ugh. No tactical awareness.
Are we far enough away where I can't be seen now?
Yeah, about maybe 1 or 2 minutes later, you start getting engulfed by the larger shrubs.
Cool. I'll drop my illusion.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
what a shame.
and
You've never looked better.
Yeah, Scales unhunches and dusts himself off a bit more. Starts using prestidigitation on his hands to clean up his beautiful golden shiny scales and his clothing.
Oh, I wish there was a prestidigitation for the stole because that was horrible and I feel filthy.
Yes, it must be terrible to taste the delicious purity of being a halfling.
She doesn't have the intelligence to know that that's stupid.
I don't have the charisma to realise that's insulting.
Yeah.
But with that being said, you guys are making your way down. Do you want to? You start to see brighter glows. There may be campfires coming nearby. Do you guys want to approach this stealthily, or do you want to come approaching with open arms? Pretty much.
Yeah, I would like to go. I don't know if the rest of the group want to hang back at all and be stealthy, but Scales wants to go in quite not brash, but quite openly. Literally hands held up, no weapons in them. Saying, I can't news. I must speak to the leader of your group.
You see,
gonna cover him with the crossbow.
You see, as you walk in, you see ripped clothes of different legging creatures, from wolves to tigers to bears and some other type of animals, and just a couple of them pull some daggers and says, "What business do you have here?"
Listen, there is a party getting ready to attack. Me and my friends have come first in order to warn you. We wish to sort out a plan together so that we can ambush them instead of them ambushing you. We met a friend of yours. Asked us to try and find out more about the group that was trying, and we found out about them, but unfortunately they were already on their way to attack. I brought my group here to help you defend them off, but we must either fall back or set traps, because they'll be here soon.
Make persuasion.
Oh, that would be persuasion 25. Yeah, 25.
Cha-ching.
Put your weapons away. Get the families out of here.
Honestly, we come in peace. Listen, there was a special mission given. Apparently there is a, how can I put this? An extraordinary wear. A little further back. What we wish to do is, if we as a group, all of us, all of the wares here, and my group, and I beckon to the rest of my group to come forward, and I say, if we can fall back to where this extra special wear is,
We're not going
then
to
I
them.
feel that as this hunting party comes in while they're
It's
still
lag.
looking for you, is the loads of lag.
Yeah. Well, there we go. Now it's better. But you see sort of more official, lichen tiger, sort of come approach the group, and he says, "I am leader of this group, this camp, if you will. My name is Reynuva. You say that this party is coming to attack, and you recommend." He kind of just covers his mouth and gives a deep thought look to his face. That's it. We have nowhere else to go. We will tell the families to fall back. But our patrolmen and women need to at least fight back.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't recommend going to that lichen. That's a lost cause. The brain has completely gone. It's just a functioning vegetable that just kills on sight.
So, are you trying to tell me that there's no humanity left in him at all?
No.
Scales kind of hangs his head in kind of despair and disappointment.
A beast, entirely devoid of its inner halfling humanity. What shall we do?
He's
a spark of its halfling brilliance, its gloriousness.
It was something truly messed up. It's not made of one lichen. It's made of 3.
Oh.
Experimented with potions and dark magic. Just some pretty messed up things.
Which 3 lichen is it made from?
Bear and shark.
Bear,
That's 2.
shark, and human?
Shark.
Bear shark and human shark. Oh God!
So,
And the
you said
third
3.
thing.
So 2 sharks, 1 bear.
Bear,
Oh,
shark, and shark. And getting
Fuck
a very odd visual.
a shark that can beat you to death with its bare hands.
So, okay. Listen, I think we need to prepare this camp now. You need to get every able-bodied were ready to fight.
Absolutely. We'll get her on it right away.
Ducky sort of comes out from the bushes where she's continued to hide.
And then we'll go.
She'll say, "Are any of you particularly proficient with arrows and crossbows?"
No?
Really? No one here can use a crossbow?
Nah.
Okay. Well, you're on your own.
You'll have to forgive her. She uses ranged weapons.
Maybe Ricardo.
That would be good, because I have something that would probably help, but, you know, if you're not particularly good, it's probably not wise to give you an explosive device, so... I'll probably pass it over.
Yeah, we'll just use our actual fighting skills. But thank you.
Okay, more for me.
I wish you the best in taking out this creature. If that's what you're fighting, that's absolutely monstrous.
Okay, well, good luck.
I saw the excitement, Thirsty. Do you have an idea of what this is?
Oh no! Well, aside from the awesomeness of the abomination, no, just the explosive thing. I was just like, why did you tell them? You have an impact explosive. Just give it to them. like it's the jar of doom. Smash it against them.
Well, I will say, be careful as you try to make your way to the shark bear thing.
I'm pretty sure
Shark.
I've seen one of these before.
Shark. It's half bear, half shark. Half shark again.
Or is it like you have
It's a
like
shark!
you know you have like half humans? Is it shark? Is it were shark? Were bear?
He
and
pulls
were
out.
half shark?
He pulls out a piece of paper and he says, "Here, I'll draw it out."
Is this like an approximate genealogy?
Shadow Step says that I'm pretty sure I've seen one of those before. It's a bear with 2 sharks as arms.
Yes. That's what.
Logical, right?
See, because I pictured a bear with 2 sharks for heads. Or a shark head at either end.
See here. This is what it looks
Just
like.
to say,
He puts out the piece of
you screw
paper.
with the front
what
legs,
it
you
looks
take
like.
away the claws.
So, oh my god, I have to stop speaking as Ducky. So, I've been shared an image, but I don't know if I can show it because of the camera.
That's amazing.
Sorry, the cameras are going to be messed up. Y'all got to deal with it for a minute. I want to see how this image
No,
is.
it's all good. You guys cannot look at it. Lol. Audience. I will just have to do storytelling. Unless Ducky is magical.
I am magical.
You can make like just a separate scene.
Hey, there we
Just
go.
put the picture up. Yeah.
So, that's what this were shark thing looks like.
Wrong.
Nailed it.
So essentially, it's a gigantic angry bear wearing a pair of sharks as gloves.
Yeah.
Like Power Rangers style.
Are you saying that it's a transformer?
No,
Well,
it's just a
It is a were creature.
I
Does
wish.
this mean when it turns back, it turns into a dude with 2 dudes for arms?
So we got one dude wearing 2 dudes as puppets.
It's just
Yeah.
puppet master, yeah. It's just puppet.
Or, what? One person who's angry and confused, and 2 people with severely impacted colons.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
When he's in the bear shark form, does he have fish
Slightly
fingers?
uncomfortable. Oh god.
Okay. Well,
More to the point, the sharks
so
would be
much we're
terrified
trying
of
to
suffocating.
storytell.
And she keeps his hands in an aquarium all the time. Horrified, suffocating sharks.
Do you not think that's why they're angry enough to attack, is that they're slowly dying and they're trying to attack, like, the bear part of the werebear? But they can't because they're on the end of the arms. That's why it's such a vicious creature.
I tried to make a serious. I tried to make a serious tone, and then I totally kill it by making undead shark.
But dude, you had everything you needed to make like a hippogriff
Yeah.
or a chimera, but no, you made bear shark or shark bear shark.
Shark, bear, half shark.
Shark bear half shark. Where?
Oh no! I thought it was good. Never mind.
It is good. It's just that you're playing with us.
Yeah, you made like one of the wee bears with 2 street sharks on itself. And unfortunately, we'll take that seriously the moment it kills one of us.
Yeah.
And
then it'll be seriously dead, so, you know.
or the moment a halfling has to Drax the Destroyer
I'm
into its
feeling
mouth, cut it out from the inside.
I think as a group, though. God.
DM's broken.
Yay! There should be a command on this channel for the amount of times that we break Baylor. That needs to be a thing.
Let's start this.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can because I was also going to say watch out for the lichen sloths.
In fact, screw that. Can someone just clip what we just saw?
Yeah, so he says, watch out for the bear traps and the lichen sloths.
Right, okay. So I think as a group, we kind of have a bit of a choice. Are we going to stay with these wares now and fight the oncoming hunters and then go fight the bear shark?
Shark, bear, shark.
Or are we just going to go fight the bear shark?
Shark, bear, shark.
Well, I think maybe we should kill the shark bear shark before it gets any more powerful and before we get less.
Before it assimilates any more sharks.
Exactly, because we can't deal with it with like sharks on its legs instead, so we should be like a shark bear shark. We can't deal with that. So I'm thinking we should go do this.
It might start to
now.
incorporate tigers.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, shark, bear, shark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Okay.
a tiger tail, because that'd be fucking weird.
Shark, bear, tiger.
Yeah. So before it gets any
With a
more
wolf
power,
face.
assimilates any other creatures, or, before we lose too much, energy, fighting off the hunters, maybe we should take our full force to this creature and then come back and deal with the rest of them afterwards, which we won't need as much energy for.
Okay. That sounds like a plan to me.
Or we could occupy a third option for minimum risk to ourselves,
Okay.
whereby we engage Park Shark Bear Shark. And we flee
I'm
towards
sorry.
the main battle, leading Shark Bear Shark through the hunters.
Yeah, but the lycanthroics are between the hunters and, between the hunters and the shark bear shark, so there'll be a lot of collateral damage.
Well, I mean, we didn't have much going for us anyway, and you see, like, basically shambles of tents and whatnot.
Oh, well, if you're willing to die, let's do it.
I mean, I'm not willing. Hold on 1 second. I'm not saying we're willing to die. We're evacuating our families to a further part of the park where none of this is happening, and our patrol-like men and women are going to fight.
If that's the case, why don't you all flee that way, and then shark bear shark can deal with the hunters, and then we'll clean up anything left over, and then you can come back and live in, your hovel.
Well, I mean, we didn't want to be cowards and also not just make you do our job. This is our people.
Yeah, but there's a chance of you dying. If you're not willing to die, then you probably shouldn't be here.
I mean, you're reading into this really hard. We're willing to die, but if we're able to take a safe option that's minimal to casualties, we're not going to not take that.
Okay, well, we're gonna go get the shark bear shark, and you do what you want.
Yes, so let's go kill the bear shark.
Okay, thanks. I guess. Be
Not
careful.
willing to die. They might as well just learn to fight with bows. God.
I reach over and I electrocute him. With shocking grasp. You're still wearing metal armor, right?
Yeah, I'm still wearing metal armor under a cloak. I'm not sure how that works, but yeah.
Well, both of them were 19, so it's 24.
24. Okay, yeah.
Oh, holy shit! Yay! I finally do damage to you. Right, I gotta find what it is. I haven't. I just keep rolling it, not expecting to hit. You take 3 lightning damage, and you can't take any reactions till the start of your next turn.
Yeah, I just fall to the floor like you, racked with cramps. Like, God damn you! Ah! What the hell was that for?
Well, again,
asshole.
be careful of the bear traps and the lichen sloths.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on it. Come on, there's no time to waste, guys. Let's go. We have a plan.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, so
Hustle.
you guys start making your way to lichen shark and bear.
Yep.
Yes.
That sounds like a word from Sweden. Anyway, so do you guys lichen shark and bear?
Lichen shark and
bear.
Yeah, I suppose. It sounds like something you'd buy in IKEA.
Can I get the lichen shark and bear model?
Yeah, exactly. You get your lichen shark and bear, and you put it next to your table and just under your Skojig light.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's all good.
Toolsfalten. Anyway, so as you guys go ahead and make it, I would like you guys to make perception checks.
Oh no.
Crit.
Nice.
Huh.
Oh, almost a crit. but that makes it 20.
Nope. 7.
So, Shadow and Grillbart, you don't know while running. You hear a clamp on your leg.
Shit.
Yeah. As you, Ducky and Scales notice just in the nick of time.
Are we close enough to any of our companions?
Yeah, you guys are running. You guys are running as a group.
Can we not grab them to stop them putting their foot in
and-
their thing?
Make a dexterity.
Cool. Oh, shooter. 21.
And mine was 15.
Okay, So, Ducky, you grab Gromor in the nick of time. Scales, you barely get her. She triggers the trap, but you just drag her out in the nick of time, like.
Thanks, man.
Due to the complex nature of me and Growless's relationship, I imagine that I just get like pushed into a tree or something.
I like to
I'm about to
imagine
step
that.
into a bear trap. You just like push, let's get smashed into a tree.
I like the idea that I pull you back, realise I've been too kind, and then throw you against the tree. It's like,
right,
I
yeah.
saved your life. Oh, wait a minute. Poof.
I don't want you to die, but I still don't like you.
Yeah.
Right.
It's rubbing off on you.
So, do you guys want to start walking or continue running?
I think we should keep running.
Yeah. Let's
you-
continue running, but Scales wants to send out dancing lights, like little cool disco lights, at floor level ahead of us
Okay.
to help show up any traps.
Sure. By the way, Ducky, you assume that 10 minutes have passed already.
Okay. What does that mean for me?
That means the rest of the hunters are starting to.
Oh, right, yeah, screw that. Leave him.
Yeah.
All right.
These dancing lights may just be the start of the Jaeger party.
With you guys, you also, by the way, Scales, with your crit, you also hear in the tall trees.
I call out to everybody, watch from above. There's I think there's those weresloths above us. Jesus, weresloths is so difficult to say with a list.
I pull out my
Weresloths.
I pull out my crossbow and I aim it into the bowl of one of the taller trees, and I use the echolocation shot, like.
You do. You hear a couple of fern lizards, but that's about it so far. You hear like sort of like, and also blah.
Oh, have I just nailed one against the tree? I'm such
No,
a
you
badass.
just- No, you just hear that's the cry of a lizard, fern lizard.
I think they were just. Sorry. I think they were just fern livers. Fern. There are creatures in the trees, but I don't think we need to worry about them just yet.
Okay.
I've got that up, and if they get any closer to us, then I'll shout. And then I load the crossbow, but I don't quite tension it yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna load it with a homing missile.
All right. As you guys continue going, you find. Do you call it a high noon missile?
Homing.
A homing missile.
Oh, okay.
I would like a high noon missile. I want to know what it is.
I mean, that would be basically
High
homing.
High
Exactly.
noon, yeah.
Oh god.
Is that
Get
what
my
happened?
Mercer in here.
Is that
Yeah,
what
it's-
is that what happens when I use magic missiles at the front of my crossbow instead? Is that high noon?
I guess. No, I
That's,
don't know.
that's more of a Soldier 76 moment.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I need
So
to
with
get a dual
that,
crossbow.
you hear like a large growl coming from the distance.
I think we should approach with caution.
In a way that symbolizes bravery and devotion to duty, I get my shield and hide behind it. In the manner of every sword and board fighter ever.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
And sledge forwards.
Gonna let the idiot go first.
Hmm.
Tis in fact my job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Edge on forwards.
Are we just
As
luring him back over to the field?
What? You'll try and lure him back to the fields? Well, you...
Are
Okay.
we, just to clarify, are we just going to go kill this thing, or are we going to try to lure it back to the camp?
Maybe we should check out how dangerous it is. If it's really, really dangerous, there's no way that we're really going to be able to outrun it or control it, then we should just kill it.
It's a fucking bear with shark to a hand!
Well, I think you may have just answered your own...
you want?
I think you've just answered your own question. So in that case, I think we should just kill it.
Kill it. Yeah.
Oh, come on. We have 3 solid plans. We have plan A, plan assault. Plan B, plan bugger this, we're off. And plan C, cack it and run.
Yeah.
B and C may seem very similar. But I assure you that C is far more panicked.
Except one
Steve
requires
replies-
prestidigitation and the other one doesn't.
Yes, one requires we change our armour.
Yeah.
Yes. So yes, we proceed through plans A through C. As the situation demands.
Okay.
Unless, of course, you want to go and have a chat.
No.
In which case, I am not it.
This is we already ascertained that this beast has no semblance of thought, just pure beast-style rage. So let's put it down.
Yes, you're assuming this from the word of a cat man, a big were-tiger dude. Yeah.
Well, he would know.
They
We're
are-
assuming
they're-
that like they're not just like on bad terms. Like he stole his girlfriend. Like he owes him for a few beers. Like,
If
you know what?
like,
Screw that guy.
Since you have like essentially just volunteered to lead this conversation, you may go ask it.
As you guys are walking and having this conversation,
Absolutely we are.
You do see at one of the bigger tree stumps a very, very large, very huge shark bear shark sleeping right now,
I would
just sort
like
of
to try and
back
be
against
quiet.
the tree.
Did it exhaust itself while like scratching?
Maybe.
Oh, it's kind of cute.
Bless him.
Yeah, little scamp.
What would you guys like to do?
Activate David Attenborough mode.
I don't know what that means.
Here we find the shark bear shark in its natural habitat.
Right.
Now, won't someone go and quietly kill it?
Is that what we want to do? Do we just want to fire it from here and let it run at us, and then have you merely folk just splat at it, or?
I do have a bit of a plan.
Ooh.
A spell that would weave a little magic in its mind. But first of all, with something that Tabaxi friend would like to do?
No, I just was going to suggest to try and be quiet
Yeah.
about it. Try and surprise the shark bear shark. Because as soon as it's awake, it's not going to be very happy.
Well, that's
So-
probably a given, yeah.
It was so stupid of me. It was like it's made of 3 parts. 2 of them are the same.
Could
Come
have
on, you
been
could-
some crazy like chimera thing.
Yeah,
No.
but come on, man, it's all good. You could have picked lamer animals,
Yeah.
and then it would have been like, oh yes, we've got to fight the gerbil, guinea pig gerbil. Like, I stand on it. We go home.
I would like to try and hide up in the tree somewhere.
Okay.
Yes, bears famously not good at climbing trees. Wait a minute, shit, no! Ah! This could go very well or very badly. I say it as I watch her do it.
Oh dear, lag.
stealth forward to within 60 feet. Should I roll a stealth check?
Yes.
Oh, not bad.
What's your hit points at currently? Are they full?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Thanks, dude.
That doesn't fill us with boding at all.
Yeah. So my stealth is a 16.
Mm-hmm. And then... Okay.
So have I managed to get within 60 feet of this creature without waking it?
Does
There's a bear shark shit in the woods.
does a 23 hit?
Hey?
You are?
Has it woken up and attacked?
I think we might have noticed that.
As you
Sharks don't have eyelids. It wasn't really asleep.
as you stealth along, he rolled a 21 on perception.
Oh god!
It's just like, man, and then it's just like he just sort of kind of snarls and he sees you and he's like, and just like goes for you with the jaw.
Okay, but I'm still 60 foot away.
Oh shoot! Sorry, I thought you were getting like closer, like you were 30 feet.
No. I was just trying to get within range to make a spell happen while it was still asleep.
Okay. Well, it noticed you, and it's
Okay.
now. Well, it's heard something and now it's sort of rustling.
Okay, so even though it may have noticed me.
My mistake. I'm sorry. I thought you were like 30 feet away. I was like, ugh.
Hell no! I'm a squishy little dude. Can it intelligence saving throw?
Okay, intelligence saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
What's the DC?
13.
Yeah. Is it possible to make a save on this? I think it is. It's got to be a stupid roll. That's -2.
Yes. Right. I have cast. As in its just waking mind, I start to sing and whisper. Slow.
You're lagging, my dude.
Range.
You're lagging. Lagging. Hashtag lagging.
Is it still really lagging?
Yeah, well, now it's not.
Okay, so I've whispered this sing-song story inside its head, twisting its mind, and inside its head, all of a sudden, it appears to be trapped inside of a solid stone box with spikes on all the walls and lava
Roar.
coming down the sides. It cannot see out of it. It cannot hear over the roar of the lava. And it is trapped there, and it is taking damage. I have cast Phantasmal Force.
Holy crap, that's amazing!
Yeah, it is. It's one of those spells if you know how to use it. But so it.
In the name of Gygax, what the hell did you do to that thing?
I can make it worse.
Damage.
While you guys are doing this, I would like you to make. I would like Growmore and Shadow and Ducky to make a perception check.
Sure. 15. Oh, God, Jesus, I got still talking as 15.
17. I rolled a thing.
Shadow, what'd you get?
21.
You do notice coming out from the side of the bushes, a couple of some of the lichen flots are slowly coming over.
I will shoot at it.
The bear shark takes.
They're not doing anything right now. They're just coming.
the bear shark takes 2 points of psychic damage.
Shark bear shark.
Shark bear shark.
Shark bear shark takes 2 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Shark bear.
And as far as it's concerned, everything around it is real. It is trapped in a stone box, lava coming down the walls and big spikes, so it can't see out of the box, it can't hear us, and it's taking damage.
Is
but
that
it can.
as far as it's concerned?
Yeah.
Yes.
What
We
we
can
see.
see any damage it takes, like if you shoot it, any damage it takes, it just thinks are from the spikes or the lava within its.
Okay, cool.
How does it break out? Like,
Each of its turns, it gets to do an intelligence saving throw against my DC again.
And that
All
always happens at the end of your go.
Yeah, and that's at the end.
If in that case, we're gonna roll initiative.
Yeah.
Next time.
What?
No!
No way!
No, damn you! I just managed to roll a dice that was over a 4.
Yeah, finish the fight! Finish the fight!
Well, at least we'll at least roll initiative, so that way we can just jump to the game. So if you guys want to go ahead and just like roll initiative real quick.
11.
21.
21.
Holy Anna.
Right. You completely fucked my plans. Go on.
21 I got.
Alright, Ducky.
11.
Gromor.
21.
Ooh, what's your dexterity?
It is 17.
What is your
Sorry.
dexterity? What's your dexterity, Scales?
My dex is a 14. So
So Gromor's going to go first.
I even know what I'm going to do.
You know what you're going to do now, but then, like, come next Thursday.
Oh, no. It's something I've been waiting to do since the first episode.
Is it your shield, or?
Yes.
Is it rage?
Rage?
Shadow.
14.
Okay.
So people can tune in next week to see us fight a shark bear shark.
Week
Not
after next.
Week after next.
Well, yeah, next
Shark by
part.
shark.
This is bi-weekly, folks.
Yeah.
Fortnightly.
Yeah. Okay. Bi-weekly is far too ambiguous.
I apologize. Let's see. So then, Tucky, bear shark mare,
Shark by shark.
shark bear shark is.
I was actually considering just moving the word bear one word down the word every time I said it, but then I was like, so you start off with bear shark shark, shark bear shark,
And then shark bear.
shark bear.
Is this like Duck Duck Goose?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
shark bear shark rolls off the tongue nicely.
Oh
Does.
my god, Duck Duck Goose would be terrifying. Because you know exactly
Just be
what
like-
I'd be using his arms.
God no.
That is a ranged weapon if you ever wanted one.
Oh,
It would be
like a
like-
childhood thing,
it would be
completely
like a
murdered
feathery
once
Tiamat.
again.
Yeah. I'd only need like the bottom portion of the duck on the hands. It'll be fine.
No one ever look up the anatomy of ducks. Terrifying.
Generally terrifying.
Let's see.
Ah.
That's the turkey, shark bear shark, and the lichen sloths.
Like a sloth. You have no idea how awesome sloths are until they try and kill you.
It's really
Okay.
funny. I think they have a. They do. They have a. No, wait, never mind. I thought it was a +1 index. Like they had more decks than the shark bear shark, but never mind. They have less.
Well, I would understand if they did, because like Shark Bear Shark tries to
But
walk
they
on
have a
all
higher
fours on shark
initiative.
faces.
No, because they never
yeah,
be shark,
they're not
shark, bear,
on-
shark, shark. We had this discussion. It's not a shark, shark, bear, shark, shark. It's just a shark, bear, shark.
Yes, but it would try and walk on all fours, and it would be walking on back legs of a bear and the faces of two sharks that don't want to be walked on. So it's like, I'm trying to react quickly. No, fuck you. God damn it. It has like 3 brains, and none of them agree.
Yeah.
So we just like run along clotheslining things. An effective attack. Wish I hadn't mentioned that in front of them.
What? I wasn't listening.
Oh, that's handy. We say that, but we're about to upload this to YouTube, so you can double
yeah.
check later on.
It's not like I don't study these things to try to become a better dungeon master, I guess? I don't know.
I think Herder of Cats is probably the best description for what us...
Oh, trust me, I've been a herder of cats since I was 7, and I have like 6 cats. It's ridiculous. I think that's one of the reasons why I want to move to UK. I'm so sick of the cats. Never mind.
You know, I could just get rid of the cats rather than
No.
taking the extreme
No,
step
no,
of moving
cats
to
would
the
find-
UK.
I'm not gonna make them lose their
Used to
homes.
run.
I'm gonna give them love and caring, but I want a better excuse.
Give them love
Also, I
and
just-
care and flee to a different continent.
Yeah, I want to flee to a different continent, anyways.
What I know of us. What I know of us.
Yeah. Shark Ray Shark. Okay.
Dolphinos!
The Lycan sloths are literally faster than the Shark Ray Shark.
They're probably all faster than me, so I'm not worried.
No, you're actually faster.
Oh, yay! I have a landmine arrow with their name all over it.
All right, with that, we have our initiative set up, and we will jump into battle next time. But please go check out the amazing Bloodthirsty Puppets on their Twitch and whatnot. And they're going to be at what convention?
We have a convention in 3 weeks called Furnace, where we're actually dungeon mastering in an actual friggin' dungeon. It's amazing. And we also have another convention in December, which is called Dragon Meet, December 2nd.
Cool.
And then also check out and buy all the muns at cognitivemerchant.co.uk, where you can take a look at these amazing things. Oh my god, they're beautiful. Look at that. They're amazing. I think that's roughly about all we gotta say, except for the fact that I think. Let me see real quick. I think we have like maybe one of these Thursdays I'm not going to be able to do it. Maybe. I'm going to double check that right now. But other than that, I think we're pretty good on I think we're unfortunately. Oh, okay, shoot. Yeah, I will be in Orlando the following Thursday that we would do this. So
Next week.
if I can
I
do
don't
it,
know.
I can do it next week if y'all can.
I will have to check my ridiculously large schedule.
Yes. If not, then October 5th is the date we will come back. Or no, because then that will be the thing. So then October 12th would be it. Yes. We'll talk about this later. But we'll see you guys next stream.
Yeah.
Bye.
Before we leave, I have to do the music shout out. Kevin MacLeod Incompetech.com.
Yes.
Or all the music you heard today, which I remember to have running.
We do not own it.
We don't own any of this stuff, and he does really cool free mad music, so there you go. That's our obligatory we have to shout out moment, so there we go.
Thank you, Kevin. You're fantastic.
Yeah, he genuinely is. What about us?
Hey, you! Get off, MacLeod! No.
Okay, should we end it on that note?
Yeah.
But